Hey Shannon in Orlando, Florida. Matthew here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, and with the help of my GoPro camera, I'm going to show you how I cut non-prescription fashion lenses for this beautiful, beautiful Gucci. It is model number 3647. It is a 53 eye size and the color is DY6. I did not have this on my website. You emailed me and asked if I could get you this frame, and girl, you know I could. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to pop out the original demo lenses, one of which it says Gucci on it. Of course, you're going to receive all the manufacturer's original packaging. Take out these demo lenses, and I'm going to put your Italian frame into the tracing element of my French edger. I'm going to wake it up, and I am going to hit the start button. And the first thing that's going to happen is this stylus is going to come up and trace the shape of the right lens before moving over and tracing the shape of the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy a genuine, authentic Gucci frame and you will receive one pair of clear single vision prescription lenses, or in your case, non-prescription fashion lenses. This is a good example. You have vision insurance and flex dollars that because you're 20/20 you just don't use, so you're going to apply that towards a really nice pair of glasses that you can wear to the club or anywhere else just to catch that special fellow's eyes. So first thing I'm going to do, the shape is just pulled up onto the computer. I'm going to take your lenses out of their protective sleeve, put one on the block, or the blocking pad. Now this is a block, or as I like to call Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to the lens. This is what's going to hold it in place while it is cutting. So I need to apply a double-sided adhesive sticker, which I've already done. The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to pull the paper away to make this side sticky. Now there's a little silver button on the back. That is a magnet. It corresponds to that magnet. That's going to hold it in place. I'm just going to get your lens centered. Hit that button. The arm's going to come down and apply the block to the lens. Let's do the same thing for what I would say is the left lens, but it really doesn't matter right or left because these are non-prescription fashion lenses. There is no right or wrong way to cut them as long as I get the right shape. Hit that button, the arm's going to come down and it's going to apply the block. In fact, let's go ahead and make this the right lens. Now the actual cutting wheel is over here on the far right. It's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your lens material. And this wheel in the center with that little channel, that valley, that's what's going to put the bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the frame. So I'm going to go ahead, and again, that little silver button, the magnet, that's going to hold it in place in the chuck, or as I like to say, the Charles, because I just don't know the machine well enough to call it chuck. Yeah, I know, bad humor, but hey, I cut lenses for a day. I'm not a stand-up comedian. But I'm going to pull up the shape of your frame onto the computer. That is it. I'm going to, these are polycarbonate lenses. I could cut plastic, high index, Trivex, but these are polycarb. I'm going to keep it there. I do not want to polish the edges. I'm not going to put a bevel on the front lens, and I am going to hit start. The first thing that will happen is that clamp will shut to lock the lens into place, and then two calipers are going to come and it's going to trace the shape of the right side of your frame, measuring the thickness of the lens as it goes around to know exactly where to place the bevel. In fact, it does it twice. Now in your prescription, which is non-prescription, it won't matter, but the reason why it does it twice is it wants to measure the thickness of the lens at every point to know whether it needs to move the bevel backwards or forwards so it fits best inside the frame. Now your lenses, although they are not prescription, they are polycarb. Polycarb is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. They are bulletproof up to 22 caliber and have both UVA and UVB protection built into them. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin from overexposure, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes that will never need to be reapplied, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that you have to apply down in Orlando, Florida, because down there everyone gets their own personal sun that follows them around everywhere, but it never needs to be reapplied. Now water has just kicked in, which it does for the last 20 seconds of the cutting cycle. It does that just to wash away any optical debris. Plastic and high index plastic cut wet. Now that little arm that moved into place, that little wheel that looks like it belongs on a Dremel tool, that's what's putting the safety bevel onto the back surface of the lens, just to smooth out any imperfections that may be left over from the cutting cycle. Now in just a moment your lens will be ready to come out. I will hit the button that will open up the clamp. Pull your lens out, dry it off, and I will see if it will fit the first time around. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner, and using my thumbs I press down at the nose. It snaps in perfectly. Let's go ahead and begin cutting your left lens. Flip that over to L and hit start. And just like before, the clamp's going to shut. The lens is going to move into place where the calipers are going to trace the shape of the left side of the frame to make sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. And again, it's measuring the front surface and the back surface of the lens to measure the thickness in case it needs to place the bevel anywhere other than the center, which is what it's going to do on your frame because these are non-prescription. So again, if anyone out there has vision insurance they're not using or flex dollars they want to use on a really banging pair of glasses, again, this is the Gucci 3647. It has the classic red-green logo. These are made in Italy by Gucci, and of course it comes with the Gucci case, which is a really nice design. I wish you could smell this Italian leather, everyone who's watching this. But this store is flat in case you want to put it in a clutch purse when you go out to the club, or if you just want to put it in your pocket and then when you want to use it, it unsnaps and it unfolds. It opens up and then you can store the glasses in there when you're not wearing them, and then it will snap shut. And then when you want to again wear them, this folds down and you just tuck it into your purse. Now it also comes with the Gucci cloth, a very large one. It's probably about 5 inches by 5 inches wide. And of course I'm always going to include instructions on how to care for not just your eyeglasses and lenses, but for your cleaning cloth and case, so that all of these will last you for years. And of course with any Gucci product you also get the card of authenticity. And of course it has that famous Gucci print, the pattern on there that is on the case. And this is your card of authenticity to verify that you are getting 100% authentic Gucci product. Tuck that back in. And of course free shipping anywhere in the United States. And I'm going to tuck this in at the outside corner, then using my thumbs I press down at the nose. It snaps in easily. I want to go ahead and take this block off. It is no longer needed. Pull that sticker off, dry your lenses off and clean them up. Now Serena, there is a very small chance that when you get these they'll either be too loose or too tight. However, there is an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That is because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and I'm no different. I'm part of that, but I'm going to get them in standard alignment, known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. When I say wobble, again, I'm part of that 80%. When I press down on my glasses, they wobble on the counter because one of my ears is lower than the other, but they sit level on me. I flip them over, press down. There is no wobble. I make sure that each temple overlaps perfectly. Man, this pearl white is nice, and that they're not askew at any chance. Check to make sure the tension on each hinge is perfect, and it is, and these are very high quality. Again, this is the Gucci frame made in Italy. You've got the red-green classic Gucci brand, and you've got the Kissing G's. That is what Gucci calls that, the Kissing G's. So if anyone out there has any questions, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Serena in Orlando, Florida, I hope you enjoyed watching as I made your non-prescription lenses, unbreakable bulletproof lenses with UVA and UVB for your Gucci 3647 color OY6 and the 53 eye size. This frame sells for $280, and again you get one free pair of clear unbreakable lenses when you purchase the frame. And of course my receipt has my federal ID tax number, so you can be reimbursed from your vision insurance or flex dollars with this purchase. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, and hopefully everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.